In the middle of a canal filled with thick, black, foul-smelling sewage water, where pieces of trash floated, a small dog was struggling desperately. Although the water was not deep enough to drown the poor animal, it had no way to escape. The riverbed was shallow, the banks were high and slippery, and there was not a single foothold in sight. The tireless dog tried to climb up hundreds of times, but each time, just when it was about to reach the top, exhausted, it fell back into the dark water. On multiple occasions, just a few steps away, a single helping hand would have been enough to pull the animal out. Passers-by saw it, but due to the stench and filth, no one wanted to help. The dog grew increasingly desperate. Its eyes grew dim, and it sank into the water. It kept looking toward the shore, but the glimmer of hope in its eyes seemed to fade over time, replaced by sorrow. Only toward the evening did a kind young man passing by notice it and decide to find a way to save the animal. He called out to the dog, but it was already too exhausted to climb out on its own. The man had no choice but to find an old piece of plumbing pipe, tie it to the railing, and, risking his own life, descend to the edge of the water. The slope and slippery surface made movement extremely difficult. Holding onto the pipe with one hand, he lowered his center of gravity, leaned toward the dog, and with his other hand, firmly grabbed it by the scruff of its neck. Step by step, he trudged forward, dragging the dog behind him, slowly making his way to the shore. Though the distance was short, it took the two of them over 20 minutes to reach dry land. As soon as its paws touched the ground, the dog immediately rushed to the grass and began frantically chewing on it, trying to vomit up the foul water it had swallowed. Its breathing was rapid, its body trembled, and its eyes were weary, but deep inside, a spark of life had just been reignited. The young man didn't leave. He took a bottle of water to wash the filth off the dog, gently picked it up, placed it in his car, and took it home. After giving it a bath, he let it get used to its new home. For the first time in many days, the dog had a place to belong. Though still a little timid, it cautiously walked around. Little by little, a light returned to its eyes filled with boundless gratitude and unwavering, devoted love. Dear friend, sometimes just one small act is enough to save and change a life. Thank you, young man, for not turning away like everyone else. And I hope that somewhere out there, there are still many hearts that know how to open up, help, and love.